Hello and welcome to Art Adventures at Home. Today, in honor of Black History Month, I'm going to be showing you how to make a cardboard mask inspired by the art of African-American artist Kimmy Cantrell. A native of Georgia, Kimmy Cantrell is a self-taught artist working in ceramics and mixed media collage. Cantrell uses faces, still lifes, the human body, and fish as his subject matter. For this project, we will be focusing on his faces. So you just saw some of Kimmy Cantrell's faces. If you want to check out his other work, you can visit his website, which is kimart.com, or Google his name and you'll come up with a lot of great images on there. So now I want to discuss his style a little bit. So we're going to look at the mask that I made because we'll pick up the universal elements of his work. When we make our mask, we don't want to copy directly from anything he's done. We want to just pick up those elements, what runs through the common themes, the common looks. We don't want to pick any one work of his and rip that off. That's just not right. So what we're going to do is look at this. So Kimmy Cantrell works in an abstract style, influenced by Cubism and African tribal art. And you're going to see that all of his masks have an asymmetrical shape, meaning they're not the same on both sides. The eyes are always on different levels. Every other form is simplified. Sometimes there's patterning, and there's a lot of bold color and contrasting colors. They're very powerful and emotional images, and they all tell a story. As Kimmy Cantrell says, the beauty is in the imperfections. To make our mask, we're going to need some supplies. First off, we're going to need cardboard. You can use some mailing boxes, cereal boxes, any kind of cardboard you have around, toilet paper tubes even. I'm going to use some egg carton. So any cardboard that you have lying around, and you can use different thicknesses. It doesn't have to be all the same cardboard because this is going to be a relief sculpture, so different levels come into play. It's going to give it more depth, and it's going to look a little more exciting that way. So we're going to need the cardboard. We're going to need some paper, just plain white paper to make our sketch. We're going to need glue. You can either use tacky glue or regular white glue. Scissors, a pencil, and I'm going to be using acrylic paint to paint this. You can also use tempera paint, or if you don't have any paint at home, you could use crayons or markers or oil pastels, anything that you have. And that's about it for supplies. Our first step is going to be drawing a sketch of what our mask is going to look like. So we're just going to need our pencil and a piece of paper. And this is going to be the size of our mask. So kind of make it the size of your cardboard, the biggest piece that you have. So we're going to start off with our base layer, which would be the shape of the face. So I'm going to just draw a free form shape on there. Sometimes I find it a little easier if I close my eyes and then draw my shape. It makes it a little freer. And if you don't like this one, do some more sketches. You can keep doing this as many times as you like until it's something you like. And you can look at this and change it a little bit. Maybe I want this to come out a little bit more here. You can just tweak it however you want after you look at it. So then I'm going to add my features. So like I said, the eyes are on two different planes. So I'm going to put this one here. And then I'll put my iris and pupil in there. And then I'm going to put another one over here, a little lower than this one, just to this side. And maybe I'll add some eyelids there. Now it doesn't have to be perfect, however you want it to look. So then I'm going to draw a nose. So the noses are always just kind of a basic shape, a line or a triangle. And then you can add any other details you want. You can add some lips. And make them, free form. Just kind of however you think looks best. And then I think I'm going to keep this line here as this part. And then another line here. just make a difference on the forehead. You could kind of make this a stylized hat. This can be whatever you want it to be up here. If you want to draw an ear or something sticking out, you can do that too. Just kind of, and you can add other little elements to it. Maybe a cheek. Anything you want. So that's our basic sketch. I'm going to show you another sketch that I made. This is the one I used for the mask that I showed you before. So I'm just going to stick with this just so that it's consistent.